and welcome back to SnowRuneer with me, Mark from Dadex, and the Zisk, the blue truck, and I are just heading up here to get this mission. The well mission. And the well mission wants us to deliver up here one vehicle parts from over there, which is exactly pretty much where we've driven from to come up here and get the mission. God, it's Preston Garvey work for these guys. It's a little bit of a back and forth. So basically now, I guess if I was out scouting, as traditionally you might be, in my scout truck, and I just tagged these missions and then sent a truck out to do the delivery, it would make sense. And I'm being a bit silly and scouting in a truck and then having to take the truck all the way back. I guess I could just teleport to the garage and do that. That is not the main business of today. We want to get down here and see about this fixer-upper. I've been tipped off there's a handy truck down here to be had. It looks like a horrible little place to get to. We've got to come down here and across here. So that's the way we're going to go down and get the mission. We will assess the terrain here, because I think we could come back along the shoreline. I'm sure that we've got to retrieve it back to the garage. But we will see. I don't know for sure. I'll meet you down by the dam somewhere. I might just do this mission off camera, because the drive up here, it gets a little bit narrow along this stretch of the road here. I do warn you, but nothing too nasty, and certainly not with one load of vehicle spares. You could even use the tiny trailer with a scout truck. Although I found the ground clearance on that is a little bit of a hindrance, because it's basically a little road trailer. Anyway, I shall see you shortly. Who are we going to take to try and drag this truck back? Well, we've left this guy out on the island when he completed that mission. He is the designated repair and recovery truck, I guess. And it seems fair to exclude him just because he is quite strong. So I'm going to stop off and refuel him up here at the oil rig and then cut back round to the dam. I don't think we need to take up video time with that journey. Let's see if I can actually find my way back out. I think you've got to get the camera angle working for you to a great extent, but I can certainly see, Adam Atari, why you may have had trouble getting through here. So there we are, we're out. I shall catch up with you shortly. Right, I'm just at the edge of the dam, but I'm just going to check what this mission is here. Threatening accident. What do we have to do for this one? Has the whole town gone loony? A driver managed to drop a whole cargo of fuel into the river. Is this one of those kind of retrieval? So we're going to need a crane, run round, pick up the barrels. 4 of them. So I'm guessing that's going to be a truck and a trailer to do it all at once. We'll have a look. Right, let's see where we are now. We want to get down this path opposite where we are. Down here, across this water, across here to fixer-upper. That's the mission. Here's the vehicle. In we go. Now, from looking back from down on the dam, these look like very big drops, but we'll see. If I've got to drag a truck back up this way, I might look at the route around the bottom of the lake as an alternative. Wow, where's the track? The track's going around to the left, I think. Yeah. There we go. Getting dark. I will change the light when I get out of here. A lot of it's to do with the shade of the trees. Look, it's not too dark out here. It's a horrible wet day. Right, so we just need to get across here. Over there somewhere. Seems okay for getting back out of. I haven't checked out the whole bank of the lake to see if that's a reasonable route. or if I'm actually going to be stitching myself up. We'll see. If I get it closer, then that's better, right? So am I just staying on this little track now? Yeah, follow the track, and then it keeps setting those waypoints. I think there's a bit... something's happening now. I've been playing a lot of State of Decay, and I must have got used to coming out the pause screen in that game a bit quicker than I come out of the screen in this game, and I'm hitting the gas before I've come out of the pause screen. Luckily, in this game, that doesn't involve getting eaten by zombies or shot or anything like that. Right, where is it? Oh, it's around there. Okay. Is this one I've got to drag as is somewhere, or can I didn't bring any fuel, but I could give it some fuel out of me. Or is it one that I need to repair? Show task. I'll broken down truck nearby that needs some serious TLC. If you're up for a bit of elbow grease, then it's all yours. I'm sure you'll find a way to use it. Details. So it wants me to take the white Western Star to the parking area. Right, but can I repair it and drive it? Have I got enough points? Yes, it's all fixed. It has no fuel. I've got an achievement. I've fixed 2,000 points of damage. Now what happens if I give it a little bit of fuel? Can I now switch to that truck? No, I was just checking I wasn't doing something weird with the menu, so I've got to drag it out, but at least now it can drive. I hope that's the advantage I've given myself. I've actually accepted the task. Right, let's just track that mission. Although it is straightforward. Right, what's the best way out of here going to be? That way. So it is a towing job for sure. I'm just hoping the fact I've repaired it means it's going to assist. Rather than just leave me to it. No. No. Winch connected, engine started. So now he's driving. Whereas before I would have been just purely dragging. So that's got to help. Am I even on the... where is the track? Over there. It's not going to work on the trees, is it? Right, let's try that way. Sorry about the views we're having to use, but that's the game. Right, you coming with me? Oh, I thought I had you on the winch. I wonder how far I could have driven before I looked. Right, go. You coming through that gap? This isn't seeming too hard. Now that I've repaired him, I think that's the pro tip on this mission, is repair the thing and give it a little bit of petrol. So you're not dragging it, he's driving. So do we just go out? I'm wondering now, am I actually winched on at the nice place? I'm not winched on from the back, am I? Release winch. Attach winch. That's better. I seem to be winched on from the side. It could have caused problems at some stage. Right. I've got a choice. I go back up the way we came, which did seem a little bit narky and twisty. Or we can go along the bank, which is an untested route, and cut up here which isn't the most welcoming of routes. Now let's go this way. We've not been this way before, so in the name of exploration, inquiring minds need to know, what is this riverbank like? I've no idea about the depth of the water around here either, so I should just try to stay out of it. I think we've got to get up by this second clump of rocks, not this one, the next one. We'll review the map there. Oh, the weather's awful today. So this truck, is he a highway truck? He's like the mega highway truck. Bit of an Optimus Prime look about him-ish. I don't know. No, is this where we turn off? No, next pile of rocks. Ah, well, a little land bridge is over to the island. That's easy. Right about here. So I think we're going to pull in the winch a little bit, keep him a little bit closer. There we go. And then up here. Fingers crossed. We're off to a flyer. We've hit the first tree. The light situation is pretty crappy, but we're going to live with it. There's light up there, look. I've just got to rely on the truck behind me keeping himself out of trouble. Ooh, thought we were getting snagged there. Right, straight up through here. If we're going to have problems, it's going to be through this stretch here, due to the rocks and the narrowness and the mud. But I was going to look behind me and make a compliment about the truck, but I was focusing. No, we're doing okay. Are we fitting through this gap? What's the problem here? Is this a gap related problem? Alright, release the winch. I'm just literally stuck here. Just a minute, why am I stuck? Right, can I winch myself? I think there's just a rock in the way there. Right, that's done. Handbrake. Winch. Right, can we get him through that gap? I've dropped the winch for some reason there. Well, I say for some reason, it's because I pressed the button, I'm sure. I have no idea why I pressed the button. Right, pull, pull, pull. Come on, he's coming through the gap, he's coming through the gap, he's coming through the gap. Good work team. I think that's the nasty bit. Getting a little bit dragged around here. What's going on? Where have you gone? Ah, there's a tree in the way. We found a tree. I have to back up a little bit around this tree and get the winch back on him and try to drag him around the tree. There is no pop out with your chainsaw option. Right, that should be close enough, I think. No, handbrake, handbrake, handbrake. That is the handbrake, okay. Right, let's get pointing that way. Handbrake. Handbrake has worked. The handbrake is real. We're pulling on the winch now and we're releasing the handbrake and we're driving away. Around the tree. Let's get him around the tree. We're around the tree. I'm going to have to look in front of me now. Go. I think that's it. With the help of that tree, I think we're pretty much through. to here. Which way now? Now we've got one more hill to get up, or do I go round? That looks like quite a straight run. It's going to be a good old drag, isn't it? And we have, yeah, come on. Let's get stuck in. We've been down here in the Scout. This is the one that Scout 800 bounced around coming down and fell over and then fell over again and caused us many laughs and chuckles with his hilarious style. So thinking ahead, as I think I may have mentioned before, maybe when we're pretty much done on this map, and in terms of the bigger missions we seem to be, I think we may head for Alaska. We've got tyre chains. We might just have a break. Put the snow back into SnowRuneer. We seem to be getting away with this. Nothing too tight so far. Are you going to get past that rock? Yes, you are. Straight up here. Yeah. So I don't know how the other way would have been. I don't know how this would have gone if I hadn't thought to take to repair and give him a bit of fuel. So he's actually powered and he's driving too. Oh, right. I've still got the option of releasing my winch. We're totally stuck on something there actually. Won't even roll back. What are we stuck on? Have I spoken just too soon here? I need a bit of a run up, I think, to get up here. Excuse me, what am I getting stuck on? Is what I could do with knowing. What's taking my momentum? No, there we go, there we go, there we go. Keep going. There's something grounding me? Is it that rock? That one rock? Has the physics of a planet. Come on. Come on. There we are. Come on, come on. Keep going, keep going, keep going. Keep going. Let's winch that guy up behind us. In case we need to unwinch him and move ourselves forward. No, he's coming with us. We could try what we did before and let him drag him with the winch until he pushes us. Has he still got fuel and stuff? Just a minute. Yeah, he's got fuel. Go. Come on. Come on. That's it. A little bit more wiggling. We're making it inch by brutal uphill inch. Come on. Right, release the winch. Get up this bit. Yes, yes, yes. Yes. See, again, the winch to the side does help. It does help. It's a little bit counterintuitive, but it conspires with gravity to assist. Right, drag him up again so we can get further forward. Still reaching with the winch. Right, you stop there. I'll go ahead. You are stopping there, aren't you? Yeah. I don't know whether he'd be rolling away more easily as well. Right, where's my winch connected now? Oh, it's still connected to him. Come on, get up here, get up here, get up here. We're up here. Grab your friend. Pull him up a bit more. There you go. Keep scrabbling away up here. There we are. There we are. You're going to get through here okay. I can see civilization and an objective. I think we can now safely say we've made it without any fear of talking too soon. In fact, let's come out of that low gear now. We don't need it. But we're not going to tip over on that hump either. We'll go around it. So what happens? We could take it here and then it's ours. It's the first one of loads. We've had the vehicles we've had to drag somewhere, but then we get a prize, but we don't get to keep them. This beauty is all yours. Great job. So we got 140 XP and $1,200, but we now have that truck. So stop engine. Change truck. He's big and he's fat. Should we get him in the garage? I think we probably should, shouldn't we? We got him here all by ourselves. I don't need to go into this screen at all. Before we go and have a proper look at the White Western, I think we should conclude the business of the Fleetstar and this curtain side trailer. Now, as you will no doubt recall, in the last episode we tried to cut up here, and here we reached that bottleneck. We couldn't get the trailer through here and didn't have room to winch it through, so we're going to come back around along the bank of the lake and up through the hills this way. Now, I have taken the Chevy round and had a look. It's very steep up here, but I don't think we're going to have the problems with the bottleneck. So as long as we can stay on 4 wheels, or should I say 6. In fact, the jewel is at the back. So we're talking about 10. Let's stay on 10 wheels and get this curtain side trailer where it needs to be. So we won't get too involved in the mud, and we'll get the diff locks on sooner rather than later. There we are. And diff locks off, or is that a little bit premature? Yeah, I think the tricky bit here is going to be the cambers more than anything else. From what I've seen, the slope we've got to go up does look a little bit tricky, but we'll take it gently and we shall do our best and let the Fleetstar do the rest. How about that? Here we go. Little screenshot there. The Chevrolet is parked just up ahead, you can see, just in case we need a little bit of support, but let's see. I don't know, can we possibly do this? It's quite an incline. There are trees. The most important thing is getting straight, I think. And come on, get around that corner. Oh, the trailer hitch is lifting the back wheels off the ground. Oh my word, this is very steep, isn't it? Come on. Come on. Come on. You know you can. Oh, we're high enough to get a winch up to the tree, so I think we're going to be okay, but I'm going to try it without the winch. Do a bit left to right, left to right. Try to find a bit of traction. That didn't help. We're getting hung up about here. Can we get over this side a little bit more? No? Okay, it's winching time. Don't really want to winch to a little tree. Let's winch to a bigger tree. Right, you just get us up here a ways. And release. Can we get some more traction now? Yes, we can. We've got the mighty tree right ahead of us. Let's just use him just to speed things up. A little bit hung up somewhere here. But No, the trailer is coming with us. Let's let go of the winch. We are up. My word, when I saw how steep that was in front of us, I didn't think we were going to even get this far. But there we go. Right, through these rocks. This is where I hope we don't get stuck again. This is so tight. What is the way, the correct way? If these are really too tight due to the rocks. See, I can probably get the lorry over. But can I then get the trailer over? And we must not tip this beautiful lorry over. We must not. The trailer is apparently coming with us. Right, the wheels are on the ground. The trailer is still moving. I don't want to, I'm not going to turn around and look. I am, go on. Yes, the trailer is coming with us. The trailer is coming with us. We're doing it. It is very light, this trailer, I'm glad to say. So we did manage to drag it, I'm sure, over the rocks there. Crikey, which way now? Okay, left here, left here. And I think it's downhill, but we have some negotiating of corners, oh, and cambers to take care of. Right. Again, the lightness of the trailer means at least it's not shoving us along like some of those heavy trailers have. We are going to back up just a little bit here. Probably don't need the diff locks now, do we? No, we don't. That's good, because a tighter turning circle might be handy. Oh yes, oh yes. Right, just a minute. We've got to turn left. Stop. Left again. Turning left and then, yeah, straight down the track. Back down to the road. Gently, everything gently. There we go. Okay, that's the way up the mountain. Let's just make sure we can get down it properly. Safely. Oh wow, I'm amazed we got up that incline. Certainly with less winching. Right, we are now just coasting here. I shall brake if necessary. I don't want to get too much speed. I don't want to get caught out by a sudden camber change, as has occurred. We get a little bit of a push off the trailer, but not too much. We are in control. Yeah, that's cool. We're just steering our way through here. Power on now. And I think we're very nearly out. Are we here? Are we out on the main road? We are. And the objective is... there. So, literally just got to get down the street. I was just checking, there are two warehouses. They're both called warehouse, and the missions are specific about which one. If you know, it doesn't actually matter, please let me know, but it seems a little bit odd to just have two things called warehouse. It's a little bit lazy. If they're not interchangeable, then why are they called exactly the same thing? Even central warehouse and whatever, you know, western warehouse. As you'd probably call them if there were two so close to each other. Otherwise, imagine the number of conversations on it around here, it would be, could you go to the warehouse and get me this? Which one? And then you'd have to say blah blah. Yeah, you'd have called it something else. For sure. Right, while we're up here, well, we review. Let's get this mission complete. We're not too far from where we need to have a crane on a truck for a mission. But there we are. Mission complete. 270 XP, $2,450. The tools are delivered. And the loading hub is running smoother already. Fantastic. Right. Let's just get parked up over here. Handbrake on. Engine off. What are we going to do now? Well, I think it would be rude to not turn our attention to our new colleague right now, the White Western Star 4964. I like the colour, I like the design. Let's have a look. What we've got available now is an engine upgrade that doesn't change the stats, but says it does have a bit more power, a bit more reliability and acceleration, and uses a bit more fuel. We'll leave the engine standard just for now. The gearbox, we have no options as yet. We do have one unit of raised suspension from our travels, and let's sell that stock suspension. We're not going to need him again. Tyres, we should have a decent range of options here. We've got the off-road boys down here. Chained is locked to level 12 for the trucks, but we're getting close. We must be nearly level 11 now. So for now we'll go for... I have no idea how the truck performs. I've not driven it ever. We'll go for those ones, the 47-inch off-road tyres. We're going to stick with the stock winch for now. Diff lock, we don't have an engageable diff lock as yet. We have no locking diffs. We do have, no we don't, spare wheel. Is that something we've got to find? Level 15 for a spare wheel. Never needed one yet, never come close. We can't, level 12, we can put on the snorkel. We do have the option of all-wheel drive. We picked that up on the map, so we can sell the old transmission for 1,000, and we will simply put on one of our flatbeds. Yes. Let's take him outside and have a look, shall we? Here we are. He's a fat boy. I like the way his wheels kind of are. What? Yeah, he's wider than the flatbed in a nice kind of chunky way. We didn't look at the light options, did we? I think we'll be fine. We'll play with him a little bit more next time. What we're going to do is we're not going to do the oil mission, the oil barrel mission right now. I think that's probably going to take so long. We're going to have quite a marathon episode. So we're going to very quickly grab a unit of vehicle spare parts and run them up to complete the well mission. We are really moving here. And this is just in rear wheel drive. I'm guessing we're driving the rear four wheels, which is just the fronts that aren't getting driven right now. We are certainly moving, that's for sure. Right, so we want one unit of vehicle spare parts. That is correct. Can I double check now? No. See, the mission won't stay here. I can't even just check. It was one. Yeah, it better be one unit of vehicle spare parts or I'll cry. So we're going to have to drive up there now and reactivate the mission there. We haven't done any of the free timed missions on this map yet. We'll leave those for our little final hurrah, maybe. And of course, unless it looks a really stupid idea, it will be the Fleetstar that gets an opportunity to try to get the gold. And then maybe if he can't achieve gold and it looks like it's impossible, it's not just down to me being a bit rubbish, then we might see what truck it takes to achieve it. But let's cross that bridge when we come to it. No bridges on this map at all. There is a splendid dam, however, of course. Right. Let's have a look inside this bad boy. We've got the lovely... is that real wood or wood veneer? It looks like some kind of real wood, not crappy wood painted plastic like you get now. Nice hard wearing vinyl. Nice red colour. I had an interior of a car. What car was that? That was a Buick Regal that had this kind of red interior. I had that car when I was abroad as well. It was white. It was quite knackered. It had a big bench seat in the front. The only bench seat car I've ever had. I think that was a 4.9 litre. That one. We painted red stripes on it with cans of paint we got up the car shop and 2 rolls of masking tape one afternoon because we were bored. It didn't look too bad. It's okay, I was young. Right, we're heading this way. We're going to go external. We're 2-wheel driving at the moment. Well, not 2, you know what I mean. We're not all-wheel driving. We've already missed the turning. At least I checked at a reasonably sensible time. And we're kind of going off-road now, so let's see. We'll go as far as we can without using any upgrade assistance. He's a big one. And there are a couple of narrow places on this particular run, so I hope that's not going to be a problem. Not there, it's not. We'll just stay out of the mud. Up here, why wouldn't we? And back into the mud. Although it doesn't really seem to be at all bothered by the mud. Wow. This truck likes to go. Right, still not in all-wheel drive. We just changed down a gear. And seems ever so sensible to cut across here unless the camber's going to catch me out and tip me over. Nope. Ah. No, that's... Ah, right. Because I've done a stupid thing... We're going to need all-wheel drive so the front wheels can drag us out of that predicament. But as soon as we have, we're going to go back to 2-wheel drive just to see. Here's another one of those pinch points I mentioned. God, you're fat. Come on. Have you just got the oomph not to care? All-wheel drive seems appropriate. There you go. Yeah, we've just gone over the rocks. That's cool. Back into 2-wheel drive because we are experimenting. This is where it gets a little bit narrow and we're in quite a wide truck, so let's see how that gets on. Right, I'm going to be ready for the panicked grab of the winch. So we're going to keep the camera over here. I'm going to keep zoomed right out and we're going to creep along here. Absolutely creep. Creep, creep, creep. Go, 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 go. Now go. There you go. We've made it. I'm going to say we've made it across that bit. There is a little stretch of the journey, I don't think I showed you, round to the oil drilling site that is quite narrow and a little bit precarious. Just take your time, just take your time. I wouldn't want to do it in the Scout 800. But the trucks have made it with and without loads, and just a minute, map check, I've turned the wrong way. Not like me, is it? But again, doesn't matter, I'm here, I'm getting better. I'm forgetting to set me waypoints, but I'm remembering where I'm going. That's got to be progress. Kinda. Right, up here. So we've only had to go into all-wheel drive due to a rock and perhaps this corner. Okay. Obviously all-wheel drive is going to make this easier. In fact, we needed it there twice on the whole journey so far, which I think must be nearly complete. Come on. Those big fat wheels at the back can push. Yeah, so even without the all-wheel drive upgrade, this is quite a performer, but of course we have got the good all-terrain tyres. So I accept the mission, I start tracking, and I drive over here. Cargo management. Ta-da! There you go. 210 XP, $2,100. Right, guys. I'm very impressed with this truck. It's a brute. It definitely feels different to the Tayga. This is more of a sort of, yeah, big, heavy, I'm going to keep going. The Tayga's got a little bit more of a mixture of power and agility. This is a grunt truck. There you go. It's a technical term I just made up. but I certainly like it. We may well be seeing him again. He's got a certain look about him I do appreciate. But for now anyway guys, give us a like if you've liked it please. It really helps the channel and really encourages me to get on and make another video. Comments are always welcome. It's the feedback that I really appreciate the most. And just subscribe if you want to stay in touch. Click that bell if you want to be notified when we make a new video. But for now guys, take care of yourselves, take care of each other, and goodbye.